Hello and welcome back to the channel. If everything works well, this is the first new video that is out. I figured that playing some PvP in Final Fantasy XIV is a good way to kind of catch back up and unwind a bit, if you will. Um, Without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Get some casual crystalline conflict going. The other part about this I will say is I'm looking at my skill bar right now. It's like, I think I remember my rotation, and that's why PvP is such a good thing to jump into first, because realistically, my quote-unquote rotation is simple, but also doesn't really exist. So, I'm sure I said that, and some people are like, oh, there is actually an optimal way. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. But in terms of jumping back into, you know, a trial or a raid, or trying to get back into Savage at some point, hopefully, yeah, my rotation is shot. I definitely do not have Biz at all. You can see this is the state of my gear after the last time I played, which was when the 6-4 dropped. And that kind of sucked because 6-4 dropped when I was in the middle of my internet crisis, if you will. So overall, I played like 6-4 dropped. I jumped straight into the story. From the story finishing the main story, I jumped straight into the raid series. I think I started that at 10 o'clock at night, something to that effect. Played through that until 1, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning until I got that story done, because I knew if I got on the internet, like, there's going to be art of something, or somebody's going to be talking about some specific thing in the main story or in the raid series, which primarily the raid series at this point. So I wanted to make sure I got all that done. And again, as you can see by the state of my gear, playing that late was probably not the best call in the world. But we made it, right? Like, I made it through. And at some point, I'd like to go through all of the Pandemonium tier and show each of those fights off. Now, granted, I know the fights for 1 through 8 easier than I do for 9 through 12, but overall, 9 through 12 will just kind of be a relearning experience for everybody. So this queue for PvP is taking significantly longer than I thought it would, which means either everyone is still sleeping, as you can tell by how early it is, or people overseas aren't really playing right now, or there has been an exodus from my data center since the last time I played. I don't know if PvP does match across there, so maybe it's just way too early for people. Well, if it is, and it takes a very long time, you'll notice a cut here into a queue. I'm hoping that's not the case. Worst case, we're just gonna, oh, hey. As soon as I'm like, I'm gonna run off and deal with my gear, sure enough, it popped. I say it popped. It's acting like it popped. I didn't even summon my carbuncle. What am I doing? See, that's definitely something where if I jumped into a raid, not being prepared at all, I would have, you know, somebody somewhere say, hey, carbuncle, or they just jump in and pull, and I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. My portrait is off. I keep forgetting to, like, reset that. Oh, yeah, because I got new gear, that's right. It's all good. You look again and see how many people are focused on that kind of stuff or not. Yeah. Hello. Pop our sprint. Oh boy. Hello, stadium. So last time I played PvP, specifically, it was right before 6.4 dropped because I did not do the track for the previous series. I didn't get all the way down to 25. I think I made it to like, at least made it to the mount, and that's kind of all that I care about. If I remember right, people were saying the stuff from Series 3 was something like old Griffin armor. I don't quite remember, but okay, let's see if I remember my symbols. First of all, okay, good. Oh, 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 okay, 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 yep. Oof, oof, yep. Where did... Okay. Granted, I shouldn't have been in that fight. Like, that's definitely a fight I was too far in for. And I forgot what my, what's it called, was, whatever it is to remove myself from status effects. Clearing that, I don't know what you call it, but overall, I just kept healing myself, and I'm like, I don't think, okay, let's see, we're not on the objective right now, so let's call that semi, oh, okay. Okay, everybody does not seem to be here, so I'm gonna back the hell off, yeah. I at least think I kept that samurai stun locked or did enough damage, but... Okay, there's Summoner. Oof, this is a very, very rough game. Okay, so, alright, our tank just dropped, which means we're gonna have issues. See, that's Bard. No, it's their Bard. Okay, cool. Okay, let's light it off. They put bubble on themselves yet? Okay, nope. Oh, hey, junk. If I had my Earth Buster, I would totally be there. Okay. So not unrecoverable, right? Where's my tank? Okay, good. You guys push it. I'm gonna stay back because I don't want to deal with this. Okay, let you guys be in the main lane. Oh, what are you guys doing? Okay, well, if that distracts them, so be it. Are you... It's fine. Honestly, that's okay. Okay, yep, I am far too out in the open because everybody was chasing down that dude. Yep, I get it. Yep, you're hurting me, Summoner. We're supposed to be on the same side, bro. Okay, ready? Just get rid of that asshole. Hard, okay. Never. Oh. Way too rusty. Way too rusty. Okay. Alright, what are you doing here? Oh, 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 oh. Okay, yep. Just gonna pop that bad boy on top of there. Tank's gonna come after me, probably. No? Okay. We're going straight for the objective. Got it. See if anybody wants do I know? I have a Bone Baron. Okay, I thought I recognized somebody's name in here, but maybe I don't. Okay, oh well. Okay, well that was definitely a warm-up. Let's see. Let's do one more. Let's do one more, and we'll call that, because on the amount of time it'll probably take to match, I bet. Of course, I say that now, and it's gonna go real quick, but as I was saying, the last time I'd played was right before 6.4, and I was kind of mainlining the Battle Pass system that they've got to try to get to the next series. As you can see, I haven't... Oh wait, previous... Oh, okay. Yeah, as you can see, like, I was right there. Yeah, I was right there. But that's cool that they let you go back and get the currency that you missed. I'll probably... Oh, okay. So I got it. And I feel like I'm probably missing out on something, honestly, but I don't know what I'm doing with the with these, really, like this currency, because I usually always max it out and then I get stuff that I don't need. I think I need to do probably is I need to switch my Grand Company to get those achievements for the other ones, even though I will always come back to this Grand Company, but definitely want to get that stuff that's there. Let's see, okay, so hand to heart emotes, another frame kit, see, and minion, but this, so they put the minion at 25 now for this one, so, and I think, I'm trying to remember what the mount is for in this series, but, oh well, we'll get it. I also really need to get back into doing my Beast Tribe stuff. Oh, okay, so Bard's back. Did we just like swap teams absent a couple people? No. Ooh. See, I don't know why I was calling them. I think I called them a ninja and not a monk. I guess I just don't see monks that much anymore. I don't know. Hello, it is I. Can I access? Oh. There we go. Okay, yeah, so those are the last achievements I got, by the way. Oh. Not the time for this. We must ride. Okay. So remembering our lessons from last time, we watched that lane over there. See who jumps for it. Okay, you going for the dancer? Bone Baron! We meet again! But on the other side of the battlefield, friend. I definitely overreached that shit. You. Somebody needed to punish me there, and I'm glad they didn't, because that... Oh gosh, Axel Rose. I'm 90% sure it is not the case. But every time I hear Axl Rose, I think it's from that's Seal. I'm dumb. Because my brain goes da 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 da. Baby, I can pay to. Okay, you guys get in there. Yep. Gunbreaker's like, alright, let me just walk in here because you guys don't have any tanks and you're not gonna do anything about this. Speaking of not having any tanks, where is everybody? Where is everybody? Where are my people? Where are my people? Okay, well, I could save this. And I probably should have based on how they're, okay, we just got to get rid of their tank real quick because we don't have any. Okay. Hey, wait. Get rid of that dude. Thank you. Okay, red mage. Fine. Holy power. Whatever. Okay. Where are you going? I feel like for making that Axl Rose, Kiss from a Rose with Seal comment, someone somewhere is gonna, like, find me. Like, how dare you do this? I'm like, I know. It ain't right. Guess what? Music's music. Those are two completely different, just like, yeah, I know, and I'm dead, right? Yeah. You can punish me for that, that's fine. Because right now, Bard's got a limit break, or Monk's got their limit break. Kinda just keep pushing the shard back and forth, which is fine. Yep. Meanwhile, their tank keeps pushing that, so, you know, you guys keep, dude, you guys keep freaking, like, doing stuff that doesn't make any sense, and then I gotta bust that out, and then hope that somebody's gonna follow up well enough, which they're not. So then, okay, come on, just get down the tank. I get why they're like focusing on the other classes and everything. It definitely makes sense. It, from an objective point of view though, to me, it doesn't make any sense because the tank's just gonna stand there and take it, right? And you all are fighting like gnats off the point, like taking care of the DPS, and they're just pulling you further and further. And then, yeah, and then meanwhile, yep, see, this is what happens, right? So then it's like, alright, Bone Baron. Yeah, so I have to jump off the point now when we need to be pushing the point because I can't take any types of those hits, right? Bone Baron, I gave you a comm last time. Okay, good, they gave up. And granted, I could probably be doing a better job. Okay, red mage. Okay, come on. Okay, are we all up and they're mostly down? Okay, I'm trying to get a good idea if I should. You know what? I will. Just for the dancer alone. I'll waste that on you. And then I'll waste this on, okay, yep. See, and this is why, like, yeah. Probably, how did I get the most kills? How did I end up doing that? That's outrageous. I don't deserve, okay, well, What about the ninja? Will you take my comm? Yeah. So yeah, I love doing comms because one, some classes rarely get comms for doing stuff like that. But two, it's always funny because as you see, I'm like, okay, I'll give you the comm. Oh, you're gone. Okay, I'll give it to you. Nope, you're gone too. And then you just kind of go down the list, and finally someone gets it. Unless the game's awful, and then I'm like, get me out of here. Um, but also some people probably don't care about comms at this point because if they played long enough, they probably already maxed out what they feel like doing. But yeah, a couple PvP matches to kind of jump back into the waters, right? Get everything back going. And hopefully I'm able to keep it going. I'm hoping that in the near future I will not have to rely upon poor internets and have a bit more stable of a system that I could also stream, maybe, because I feel like some of my tangents and conversations are better suited for streaming, and kind of following off a rabbit hole while I'm following the point or getting pulled off point or getting chased down and nobody's on the point. But also with playing other games, right? Because we still have an update for Monster Hunter to play through. I have yet to touch the final update for Sunbreak. So that's something that I'm going to be recording in the near future and pushing online. Halo has introduced the new, I'm going to say zombies mode, Infection is what it's called. So play a couple of matches in that in Halo. Warframe, we've got the Crimes of Calervo that came out. Try to hunt another Warframe, play through that. Oh man, let's see what else we've got. Diablo 4 launched in the time that I was out of everything. So overall, and again, I'm still neglecting to mention multiple other games that are coming, like Starfield, Exoprimal. Don't know if I'll do Pikmin if I can make that work. I feel like for Switch stuff, I'm probably gonna hold off until better internet and seeing it how everything shakes out. Continuing Terra Nil is another big one. There's multiple indie demos that came out recently that I want to play through and kind of show overall. I could keep going, and I probably will keep going. Like Guild Wars 2, it has an expansion coming out in August. Baldur's Gate 3 is coming. That might not be one that I do entirely on the channel. I might record one video, see how it does, and go from there. Weird West is one that I actually have not played this whole time, and I feel bad because I want to keep playing that game, but I wanted to save it for this. Finishing up Myst, keep playing through Hades, continuing those type of series. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. One, getting back into Final Fantasy XIV, and two, just kind of rattling off while playing a game is always fun, and at least to me. I'm hoping, like I said before, maybe not the next video in 14, but later on, it might be the next video, why not? Playing through the raid series, playing through some trial roulettes as well, just to get my class rotation back out from under me, or not out from under me, you know what I mean, getting my class rotation down, so that, and then start farming for best in slot as good as I can do, so that I can possibly try to start doing Savage Prog, at least on the last tier, so 5 through 8. I don't know if I'm going to catch anybody on 5 through 8 actually, because everybody's probably on 9 through 12 right now. So it'll be interesting to get my biz up to there. But as long as I keep doing PvP, at least I'll get my tomestones and then be able to move on. But yeah, I want to get back into Final Fantasy XIV as well as Guild Wars 2. MMOs are definitely hard to keep up with because they sink a lot of your time until you get caught up, and then you can kind of maintain a bit. But until you get there, you're kind of running on the treadmill, the gear treadmill. So, and then with Guild Wars 2, I know there's stuff to get me caught up at least, and then I might look at building a meta rotation for engineer, just to see just to see what it would be like to get into raids, because those are 10-man raids, I believe. And while I'm not sure who's raiding anymore, because raids aren't kept up to date really with Guild Wars 2, or even Fractals for that matter, like running the new Fractals that came out. There's a lot of stuff to do. Like, if I could just summarize the past, I think 4 to 5 minutes of what I've said, there's a lot to do and there's a lot to play, and I look forward to doing that here on YouTube, or hopefully in the future streaming at some point. But enough of my ranting and raving. As you can tell, I've had a lot that I've wanted to kind of talk about gaming-wise. In the meantime, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully you came back. Hopefully this is maybe a first video you've watched and you want to go back to the channel and watch more videos. If it is, give the video a like. You know, maybe leave a comment and let me know what you think about my playstyle for Summoner and PvP. I'm sure I'll get a lot of comments about that. But any of the other videos on the channel, if you like them, give them a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I've mentioned a lot of types of videos that I play, or types of games that I play and make videos for. So that's what to expect, right? As always, I hope you had an amazing day. I hope this video did something for you, even if it is just putting you to sleep at the end of a very long day. Hopefully it was relaxing and enjoyable, and I will see you next time.